What's going on? This is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. I got asked this question on Instagram. Follow me, Instagram at Bully the Kid. They asked me, why don't I just use straight guitar cable to interface to video processing program? Why am I using an amp as a go-between out there? And I wanted to actually explain this a little bit. Whenever you're actually demoing a bass, you want it to be kind of as neutral as possible and let the bass itself shine, especially if you're playing it with drums or a keyboard or you got it in a mix. That makes a lot of sense. But here is the thing. The sound that you hear, if I go straight from bass to interface, won't be necessarily the sound that you hear coming out of your amplifier. Some active basses, they tend to have different characteristics. And then some people have a taste in what they want to hear, like somebody that normally wants to play out of Aguilar equipment versus somebody that wants a thicker, more vintage tone, plays out of an Ampeg type of situation. The wiring, the circuitry, they all lean themselves to specific and unique characteristics. So you have to keep that in mind as well. So that's why I don't play directly out to a interface without going through some type of amplification situation to kind of contour the sound I want. Now, here's also the other side of that. Because I have the amp I have, all the basses that I play are going through that exact same circuit. I'm not ever changing anything on that amp. All the manipulation is literally coming from the bass if it has EQ and or adding fuzz, effects pedals and stuff like that to it. So I keep that standard, which is completely flat. But again, circuitry does its own thing. Fender has their own sound. They have their own, this is a Fender, that's a Fender Rumble Stage 800. They all have their own thing that they do. So I found a sound that's universal for me. I won't give out the sauce, but it's universal for me. And I like to run all my basses through that exact same situation. Then on top of that, I add in the effects that come in with the packaging on the Rumble. Has its own set of things and dips, doodads it adds into it. But that's the reason why I don't go directly from bass to interface. You can do that, especially if you have a passive bass. But for me, and what I like to hear, and what the difference is what the bass is doing, how it feels, what it leans itself to, because you can't play every bass the same way you would play the bass you're most comfortable with. So like me doing slap on Goldie, that's back there, is way different than me doing slap on that semi-hollow Eastwood guitar that I did a demo of. You can check that out there or there, whatever. It feels different. So it tends itself to do a whole, like it calls for different things, which is why some people, engineers in the booth, they like jazz basses and some prefer P basses. It's just kind of preference type of deal. So anyway, long way around to say, I have a contoured sound. What I like to hear is what I like to put out as far as my content goes. And rather than me type all that stuff out, I figure I'd make a video. I think they're actually one of my subscribers. So hopefully they see it. And hopefully I answered your question. Thank you for messaging me on Bully the Kid or Bully_the Kid on Instagram. I enjoyed it. Thank you. So till next time, I'm Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. Pink. Y'all be easy.